This is the video for mastery topic number 11. There will not be a video for topic number 12 because it is a graphing calculator and you will be using your quad form program for it. So pretty self-explanatory, so I don't think that you guys will need the video. So if we look at number 11, we're solving a quadratic. So the first thing we look for when we solve a quadratic, we need to factor. However, the first thing we always check for is a GCF. In this case, 5, 24, and 5, there is no GCF, so we can go ahead and factor since we already have 0 on the right. Because our leading coefficient is not equal to 1, we do have to use the box method. First term goes in the top left, last term goes in the bottom right, multiply the two together to get our magic number. We need to look for two numbers that multiply to negative 25 and add to negative 24. Those are negative 25 and positive 1. Factor to the left and factor to the top. Write it as a product of two binomials and set it equal to 0. So because when two things are multiplied and equal to 0, that means one could be equal to 0, the second could be equal to 0, or both. So we need to set them both equal to 0 and solve. We get two solutions of positive 5 and negative 1/5. If we look at our second example, you'll notice that we don't have 0 on one side of the equation. So our first step is to actually move the 10x and the 6 over to the same side as the 4x squared. I like having my x squared term positive, makes for a smoother factoring with using the box method. So you end up with 4x squared minus 10x minus 6 equals 0. Very first step of factoring is to always take out the GCF, which there is one in this case. 4, 10, and 6 are all divisible by 2, so we're going to divide both sides of the equation by 2. That 2 can disappear in an equation because we can balance it by changing something, but if it was just factoring, we would have to keep it on the outside since there's nowhere for it to go. Our new quadratic, 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. Again, our a value is still not equal to 1, so we do have to use the box method again. First term in the top left, last term in the bottom right, multiply the two together. Factors of negative 6 that add to negative 5 are negative 6 and positive 1. Factor to the left and factor to the top. Write it as a product of two binomials and set that equal to 0. Solve each equation. We get two solutions. One's negative 1/2 and one is positive 3.